What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're making those ugly basic looking calipers on the base model GTI look a lot better. Before we can start putting things on, or you can see exactly what I'm doing, we have to clean up the calipers. It's been a rough winter, there's a lot of brake dust on it, so we're gonna clean it up. So I've got a spray bottle full of some dish soap that I'm gonna use, and I have a small detailing brush that I labeled calipers for all my detailing stuff. So that way I know that I'm not using that on paint or anything like that. Now this is to agitate the soap and agitate all the brake dust that's on it. If you have brake dust cleaner or any wheel cleaner, that would work as well, but I'm making things simple. You just want to make sure that you grab something that is going to remove any of the wax or anything like that that might be left over on the caliper. Another thing I have here is some 70% alcohol. This is the final touch before we start applying any paint or anything else to the calipers. I want to make sure that we're 100% contaminant free, and that everything that I'm going to do to the calipers today is actually going to stick. Before you see my wheels, don't judge. It's been raining the past couple days here and it's been very dirty. There was so much rain yesterday that I don't know, I went through puddles and my rims just got disgusting in like 2 days. So it's super windy here, so if you're catching some of that, I really apologize. But let's get to taking off this wheel and then we can actually start to do some work. First step to cleaning these thoroughly is going to be to spray some of this detergent that I have on here. Again, I use dish soap. It's what I had at the time. Actually, you have to go buy some wheel cleaner as well, but this will do the trick. Detergents have chemicals that help to remove any wax or anything that's stuck on, so long as you just agitate the surface correctly. So we're actually going to grab our brush here and we're going to start agitating the surface. You're going to want to make sure that this is extremely clean, and you'll see the difference once I am done here. But obviously you want to, you know, kind of agitate a little bit and then maybe spray some more on. The area the most concerned is right here, but since it's been winter time, we want to make sure that we clean these anyway, so that way when I get to detailing the outside of the car, these things are pretty much almost clean. Once you're done agitating the surface and cleaning them all up, this is as best as it's gonna get right now. We're gonna just throw some water on top of there and rinse them off. The next step to this is pretty much just to dry it. To dry this, I'm gonna use a cloth, microfiber cloth, and just go through and really dry this off, especially in the areas that you know are gonna get sprayed. You can tell a little bit of cleaning to these calipers can go a long way when it comes to the look of your car. Now that they're nice and dry, we're going to take some alcohol, we're going to dab a little bit on this, and we're going to clean off the area that's going to get a little something. So now that the calipers are all clean, it's time to show you a little surprise. And here's your surprise. I have a vinyl cutting machine, and I actually made a vinyl to the size of this caliper. If you guys know, the Power Package GTI looks a lot better as far as the calipers goes. It has a slightly bigger caliper, it's a different design, and it says GTI on it, and it makes the car look so much better when it's parked anywhere, behind a wheel, any of that stuff. So that looks a lot better. Now, what I don't want to do is switch to those calipers because they are single piston, and if I'm going to upgrade, I'm probably going to do a quad piston. So what I decided to do actually was to make these stickers and somewhat modify these calipers to look a lot better, which is what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let me show you. I have to not say without further ado because I know that's JR14's line. Alright, so we got our sticker here. It says Volkswagen. Whatever sticker you're putting on, make sure you really line this up correctly because you only really have one shot at this. When you get the sticker on there, just make sure you press down on it. Make sure you really work it. And obviously make sure that this area is completely dry before you try putting any of this stuff on, and clean of any contaminants, including your fingers. It's okay to rub over this just to get the sticker on with your fingers, but you don't really want to touch the vinyl thereafter, because otherwise the clear coat that we're going to put over it is not going to stay. We actually have one more step. So this is a high temperature clear coat. You're going to need something that's for the calipers that can hold enough heat. Now you can do this one, or you can do a lot of the more expensive ones. I chose this one, which is rated at 1000 Fahrenheit, and it's actually going to do exactly what I needed to do. Just going to hit it with a few coats of this clear coat. The first coat should be very light. Let that settle for a little while, and then we'll come back for coat number 2. 10 minutes have passed, so we're now ready for coat number 2. Shake up the can and spray again. The second coat, you want it to be a little thicker. Let's let that sit for a little while longer and then come back for coat number 3. Now let's add a third and final coat. Put the wheel back on and head to the rears. Now for the rears, I made a slightly smaller sticker. Peel off the sticker, apply it to the area, press down on it as much as you can. Now we can add a few coats of clear, and this should be all done. Pretty much going to close out this video. Thank you very much for watching. Now I have the means to make these stickers, obviously, so if you guys don't, you could always hit me up and maybe we can work something out where I can send you the stickers myself from here, you know, obviously for a small charge. But I think it looks great. It makes the car look so different. If you guys are on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram at JSMK7. Yeah, if you actually do this mod, do hit me up on Instagram and hashtag Caffeine Team and hashtag JSMark7, so that way I can give you a shout out on my page. So thank you very much for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.